We are friends, digging each other, taking time to talk it over.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Lion's Den. Episode number, Will, 26.
26.
26. That's the buzz.
Maybe. We'll see.
Episode 26. Thank you guys for sticking around. Remember, you could rate and review us at Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star rating, please, and a glowing review. And we'll definitely eventually read your review on the podcast if we like it enough.
Yeah.
Rate, review, and subscribe at Apple Podcasts. Subscribe and hit the notification bell at YouTube. And also, like always, patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod. Got some cool stuff on there this week. We had a very special guest on our Patreon episode number 5, which
Very
was
special.
my brother, my own twin brother, David Collings, was our guest. And then we did some really cute little interview with Will that I didn't really go anywhere. But you guys
We got to know him a little bit.
got to know him a little bit. You got to know
I was
some
grateful
stuff.
for the opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
Also,
Once again, rate, review, and rate us, review us at Apple Pod, and subscribe on YouTube.
Yep. And
What
then rate and reviews key. Keep it up. We've seen we want to keep that.
Yeah, we
rate
got a
review.
dip.
We got a dip in reviews, and we need the
pissed.
reviews. So again, we got to reiterate that if we don't climb the charts and do well, we will stop. So if you guys like the show and want us to keep going, fucking drop a review.
And tell your fucking friends.
Tell your friends. I know we have a lot of subscribers, and if half of them wrote reviews, we could be be fucking the biggest podcast in history.
Let's grassroots this shit.
I'm saying. And speaking of reviews, here's an amazing review. Here's an example of a good review you could leave. This is from Mr. Nipple.
Hey, wait a minute. Time out.
Love that.
Hey, no. We're not skating over that.
Mr. Nipple had a good review. Subject line, sultry. There's a billionaire
Of course,
bully.
nipples being so sultry.
I know.
There's a billionaire bully. There's a scratchy-voiced musical wizard and a nervous hometown hero from San Diego. It's great.
Thank you.
Go to good
Mr.
review.
Nipple.
Can anyone top Mr. Nipple's review?
Wait a minute.
Fucking,
What-
we'll see.
Hey,
What was it
we're waiting
again?
to hear from you, Miss Torres.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait, what did you say?
What was it again?
There's a billionaire bully, a scratchy-voiced musical wizard, and a nervous hometown hero from San Diego.
The fuck? I have a scratchy voice.
Oh, I knew you were going to take that as I knew you were going to take it as a
Musical
insult.
wizard, though. That's good.
Yeah,
You're
you're-
a musical wizard? That's
All I
fucking
heard
dope.
was scratchy.
Wizard?
shitty
What am I, like
looking
100 years
boy.
old? Fucking idiot. I'm a billionaire?
Yeah, billionaire bully.
bully.
Because you got the billionaire hair.
Yeah.
Billionaire bully. That's a dope
Hey.
fucking clothing brand, by the way. Billionaire bully.
Yeah, dude.
That could be a shirt.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
shirt.
Billionaire
They
bully.
already have that
Bully
clothing
with the hair.
company, Billionaire, don't they?
Billionaire
Billionaires Boys Club,
Boys
right?
Club. What a cute name.
What are you doing with your
Yeah, what's
foot
going
there?
on, B?
Brent's elevating his
Oh, we can't see
Foot.
it actually. We actually can't see it in frame if the YouTube
even if you're
people, but-
listening. Brent's
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
a boot on one foot and he's elevating the other. He's got some
Yeah.
injuries that he's nursing.
Yeah. First, I'll just talk about the. All right, I'll make this quick.
You don't have to.
Okay, so back in the year 2004,
All right, well,
I
we can maybe
discovered
speed it up a
Wait.
little
my
bit. maybe.
bisexual curiosity.
Fast forward.
Oh,
Fast forward.
Shit.
Fast forward.
Yeah.
No, so being in quarantine, I'm working out outside. My great buddy Mike Craig, shout out to Mike Craig's been sending me all these workouts, and he sent me this thing to do where it's like you basically do these lateral movements, then you run backwards,
Whoops.
and then you sprint forward, you know?
Yeah.
Kicks my ass, it works out, but I'm sure you guys have heard me bitch and complain about the squirrels.
Yep.
Eating my fruit all the time. And what they do is they take the fucking fruit out of my trees and then they eat it and just leave it.
But they're rude. They eat like a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Just littering.
And they come
basically.
back for it and shit.
Yeah.
So while I was doing this stupid workout, wheezing, you know, struggling.
I'm picturing you.
I literally, I was running backwards and I guess a piece of fruit that they had left, I slipped on it, fucked my whole ankle up. And that's why I have the boot on this one. And the other ankle hurts because I had just done Rick Glassman's podcast, Take Your Shoes Off pod. And we did a whole bit where I had to climb up his balcony to get in there because he wouldn't let me in his place. And so I'm doing comedy falls. I love my comedy falls, all that shit. And then to leave, I had to leave off the balcony as well. So I did a fall off the balcony. And I guess because I was thinking about this leg, I ended up fucking landing on my ankle and rolling my other ankle about 20 minutes ago. So now this is excruciating.
And now he's
this is
walking
this.
side to side like this.
We got the grandpa walk now.
Yeah.
I'm doing a waddle. So there's that story.
Ouch.
You still there?
You still there? Pride?
Fuck.
I think I've talked about the squirrels so much, though, on Instagram and on this podcast, that people will get like they'll laugh at that.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Now I'm
The
judging.
squirrel has an Instagram page, and it's verified.
Yeah. What's his name? Butch?
There's the one with no tails, Butch.
Butch.
The other one I call Oliver.
Aw.
Wow.
Oliver.
So poetic.
Either way, yeah. So I'm in a lot of goddamn pain. But other than that,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. I just can't get over the fact that Will is asking people to leave good reviews wearing that goddamn tank top. He's never played basketball before.
And he's got number 23 on.
I can hoop. I can
what?
hoop a little bit. I can keep up.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You know what I'm
dude.
saying? And it's also 1,000 degrees outside. So you
You know
know
what I could picture
Now's
you
the time
doing?
to do it.
I could picture you one of the guys with the big mop
The mops up the sweat.
cleans the floor between plays.
And they do it really kind of quick,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Oh yeah, he's definitely that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like where you have to rush because a fast
Yeah,
break is
yeah,
happening, and
yeah.
like, fuck.
yeah, exactly.
That's him.
Whatever, I'll be that.
It's the same guy in tennis who gets the balls that hits the net.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Fucking Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Will broke it. Don't get mad.
Maybe if we got more fucking reviews, we'd be.
Be able to pay for more fucking
Yeah, exactly.
equipment.
God damn it, these fucking cords.
I'm with you. I'm with you. There. How you guys been?
Well, other than hurting myself by myself in a quarantine, there's nothing funnier than falling and tripping over yourself at home alone.
Oh, my brother's injured because he stepped off a curb wrong,
Right.
Oh,
and he tore his ACL. He either tore it or actually snapped the whole thing. And we were talking about it on the Patreon episode. The next morning, I was on a walk, and I stepped off the curb weird, and it hurt my knee so bad. And I was just the whole time I was going, oh shit! The neighbors must have been if they were seeing me. It was a comedy show to them because I stopped and I was like, first of all, the step alone is you look like an idiot. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm just walking, feeling pretty good, music in my ears, and you can tell by the way I use my gate every time, right? And then it hurt so bad. But
Yeah.
mine wasn't stepping off the curb. I was stepping up and stepped short, so just the front half of my foot got the curb, so everything else kind of went, right? And I'm doing this dance. And then I'm sitting down and I'm rubbing it, and I'm going, oh. But then I think, oh, someone in these houses they're looking out the window.
Yeah.
So I got up
Nice.
and did I stretched this, even though didn't hurt any of my shoulders or arms. And I just did like a little, pow, right back to, I can't tell by the way I use my one. And it was hurting so bad, but I was like, don't limp. Wait till you get home. Whine in front of your wife. You know what I mean?
Whine in front of your wife. That's what wives are for. It is amazing as men
She
we do that.
doesn't put up with it. Her big saying is, don't be such a Betty Davis.
Oh, Betty Davis.
Betty
Who's
Davis
that?
is an old school actress. There you go.
Oh.
A female actress from the 40s. Betty Davis. And she was very dramatic. A very dramatic actress. So me going, she's comparing me to a dramatic actress from the 40s. Don't be such a Betty Davis.
I thought that was just a generic name of someone that like some old lady or something like that. Because my dad does that when he's driving someone slow. He's like, all right, come on, Dolores, like that shit. He says.
Dolores is like an old lady's name that drives slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Got
That's what I
it.
thought.
Now Betty
get
Davis
that.
was an old actress, and look it up.
Betty D.
Betty Davis. Got to look at the eyes. There was a song in the '80s by Kim Carnes.
Love Kim Carnes.
You don't know who she is. You have no idea who she is. Hey, and I felt the sarcasm. That's Diana Ross.
Why is she
There's-
spelling Betty weird? Bette?
There she is, Betty Davis. And there was a. You notice it's all about the eyes.
Hollywood.
There was a Kim Carnes song in the '80s called "Betty Davis Eyes." She's got Betty Davis eyes. And that's Betty Davis is a real
beautiful eyes.
That's what they thought back then.
This is bothering me.
What was bothering you? Your microphone?
I like where the monitor.
She doesn't really
I
have
was
great
being
eyes.
I was being a Betty Davis, and then I decided to get my shit together because I thought people were looking.
I mean, one eye's lower
she's
than the
got
other.
kind of bad eyes.
Yeah, she's got Betty Davis eyes.
Betty Davis eyes. Well,
She's got that's her young.
A little cross-eyed.
I think was she in Silent and then went to Talkies? Probably. You said she was cross. Ew, there she is. Ew.
so shitty. Anyways, all right. Well,
That's her. But yeah,
we're just.
I was
I realized the podcast is just us looking at pictures.
I
of
was being a
silence.
Betty Davis, and
Yeah.
But then today, thankfully, it's fine. Nothing's wrong. Unless I'm so used to pain that I'm just powering through it. You know.
Yeah, because you've torn your ACL before.
Yeah, I've had surgery on it.
What's it feel like when you tear your ACL?
Hurts like a son of a bitch.
Do you know it? Do you know it? Or you're like,
Oh, I remember the
that's
minute it
something.
snapped. Yep, I remember
You're
the
like,
minute
there
it
it is.
happened. It made a loud noise.
No way.
Yeah,
That's so scary.
I was throwing a kick at the time,
Cool.
And my standing leg went.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I think it was 21 when it first happened. And then I didn't do anything about it until I was 34. At 34, I finally got it fixed.
Was it just hurt for like a decade?
I wrapped it up. Oh, man. You keep forgetting. I'm not a boy. I'm old school man shit. You tape it up, wrap it up, rub dirt on it. I rubbed some fucking dirt on it, and I got back in the ring. And but then, you know, as I got older, and then it became a thing where every time I walked across the room, my knee would dislocate.
Oh, cool.
So then it was
As-
time,
as
then
you-
it was
as you
time
do.
to fix it. It was time to fix it.
So it's
And I
like when
fixed
somebody has a shoulder injury and that keeps popping
Yep.
out.
And that's when I decided I need to do something else for a living, and did stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
That's what got me into it, man. It's fun. Are you hot?
Yeah, I'm
making,
sweating.
You're
a
making
little
them hot noises.
bit. It's honestly like I was outside for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. You're also wearing those black tight things.
Oh, doing the bit.
Whatever.
Yeah, doing the bit and all the work. So my body has not adjusted to the AC.
And Rick was obviously very helpful with everything, right? Did he bring you a glass of water? with ice in it?
Yeah, he got me a cup of water.
Good. You had to stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
What?
No.
What about you, Will? You still having pool parties?
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
So
Quarantine's great.
today
at
is the
least.
day after, for us, it's the day after Cinco de Mayo. Did you do Taco Tuesdays? Did you have any tacos? Did you do,
No.
I did tacos, I did beer.
Didn't do talk. I mean, I haven't eaten out at a restaurant since the quarantine or since the lockdown, so I don't go out and eat anywhere. So
No,
I
you
did not
get
have
it to
tacos.
go.
Even then, I don't trust it. I know Brent and I have talked about it. I just don't. I stay away from all that.
What are you eating?
I make everything. Make is a strong word. I
was
heat
gonna
up a lot of
I
things.
was going to say, I push so many buttons on my microwave.
Exactly. I go on the toaster oven. You know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just make everything and just by the pool all day yesterday. Just fucking chilling.
You're like a frat boy.
Cool.
No.
That's bad.
How
That's
can you
bad?
say cool at frat boy?
Because I'm fucking just dope. Cool.
Have you ever been in a frat?
Nope.
That's why you don't get it, because they're, you know.
I wouldn't do well in a frat.
Why?
You know, if they tried to haze me, I'd be like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm done.
Like, why would I do that?
Same.
Why would I do that? Why would
Same.
I'm good. I don't need. This isn't worth whatever you guys are doing.
Right.
You know
and
what
it's
I mean?
also, bro, what do you want to fuck me?
Yes. You're
You want me to join your club so you can fuck me?
You're putting what up my ass? I'm all good.
Because if I can get you to want to fuck me, I don't need this fraternity. I can just go get other people to want to fuck me on my own.
Why do I feel like that Will lives at like the way he talks about this pool and they had like that they did on May 4th. Remember they did the Star Wars like
May the
Big
4th
screen
be
shit.
with
Yeah,
you.
they did like a pool, like a projector.
like
on
he's
the
making me
wall at the
jealous
pool.
that I don't live in this fucking complex.
Right.
Like
It's really cool. It's like
not.
it's like this big like little. Well, it's of the people. I'd say there's 10 or 12 people that actually actively are like around and we know each other. It's like this little.
And you guys are around each
quarantine
other
family.
during the
Yeah,
COVID
ish,
skis?
ish. We're pretty. Everyone keeps a pretty good
right.
distance. Yeah, no one's that close or anything like that. Everything's over 6 feet.
Oh, good,
Different
good, good.
corners of the pool and shit.
You're like-
we're being safe. Exactly. Yeah.
How's it on that side of the pool?
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Yeah. Exactly. So.
Who is that? It's a Shogun. Oh, okay. The Shogun. Put your shirt on. I'm sick of you. I'm not having a shirt on.
Yeah. So.
I mean he keeps coming over happier and happier.
Happier and happier. Well, he's not working and he's getting paid.
Oh, that's
Chilling.
true.
Everything's.
You got your unemployment.
Yeah. That was gross.
Oh, I needed it though. You ever have a burp that's stuck
Oh,
and then
you
it
had a
comes out?
gut
Oh,
bubble? Yeah. And it's
it's
stuck
rough.
right in the middle here.
yeah, because I have terrible fucking acid reflux.
Flux.
Oh, sorry.
It's reflux.
Just came. Yeah.
You make after the reflux sound sexy as fuck, dude. Just fuck yeah.
Al hurt.
Oh man. I don't know.
I think
what
a
are we
stick
doing?
went up my asshole
You what?
when I fell.
A stick went into your asshole?
Yeah, is this ripped at all? No.
I can't believe I'm looking. No, you look good. Oh wait, no, it looks fine. Wait, damn it.
What if my whole ass was just covered in blood? Like, is there any-
It's good, but I think you
this
started
fine?
your period.
Oh,
Yeah.
when I fell, I fucked a lot of things up, and
You-
I think the pain is finally hitting me.
You're a big. You do the comedy falls. You commit.
Yeah.
Right. You commit to the. Even in the the vlog we did where you fell in the pool, full commit. Take one take.
Yeah, I think that shit is like I didn't fight like you did, you know, but the amount of comedy falls that I've done,
You're talking about me for a second. I was
well,
like,
that's-
yeah, right.
the amount of comedy falls I've done in my life, like I'm starting to feel some of them.
Right.
Even though I'm only 33, like I'm still young, but it's like sometimes I wake up and like
Oh, it'll
like,
happen.
this
Yeah, that's-
ankle
yeah.
constantly is like a little fucked.
Well, that's why Chevy Chase had an issue with painkillers apparently, because he was doing all those pratfalls in SNL.
Oh yeah.
And he's got he's got a really bad back behind it. Yeah.
He would have to take falls.
Yeah.
Off like ladders and shit.
Live from New York.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
Oh, Brent, your mic's out. I haven't had that problem in a while. That's fine.
back?
Nope.
Back.
Yeah. Look at us. What a mess.
All right.
Oh hey,
Whatever.
we're the little podcast
This
that
is what
could.
you get. The real shit.
Yep.
I don't
Man,
think it's
we're-
it. Oh. Well.
There.
Yep, you're good now.
Oh,
Some
Look, things are a little off today. You know, we got injuries. We got it's
some
too
mad.
hot. Everyone's
It's hot
sweating.
as shit.
We're
We got
settling
cords settling in.
But we're here for you.
We're here. The monitor's in a new place where it kind of looks like you guys are both looking at my penis. But other than that, should be fine.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah, because I'm looking at the camera and you guys just looking down toward. Like it's not in a great position. We have to put it.
And
back
your legs
together.
are like this
Yeah, my legs
spread
are
apart.
spread out, so
And
it's
he's got
looking-
his 1970s basketball shorts on.
Yeah. Bring your mic's back out.
God damn this fucking
Here, it's-
thing!
Here, Jay, why don't you fuck with it?
Here's why. Because for some reason, somebody keeps changing it from this.
I did.
Yeah, of course you
So
did.
I was recording music stuff.
Let's try now. Oh, perfect.
Does that work?
Perfect.
Because I want to move it and be comfortable, but I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to be.
Yeah, that's why I always.
Where do you want to be, B?
I always grab it from here. Look.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Look, we're still we're
Teaching
still
lessons.
fairly,
I'm still
fairly
teaching
new.
lessons.
We're still getting it together.
Yeah, we're
you
only
know?
26 in, baby.
You know what
Yeah.
sucks about his tank tops is like I actually want it.
It's a good one.
I kind of yeah.
Is that a free thing or is that a league that you were in?
Yeah, it's an intramural team that I had never played for. Someone just gave me
Yeah.
a jersey, and I was like, yes, I love shit like that. Just like, I don't know
From
what
your
it is.
hometown?
Chicago. No, it was in college. There was like an intramural team that I didn't play on.
Chicago. You've been to Chicago?
Yeah, man, we did that already. I lived there.
I never knew that.
We went over it in my interview.
Brent, did you
Yeah.
know that he'd been to Chicago?
No, he never went there. No, because that's the problem. He wears some of this shit, and I go like, yeah, fuck that shirt or that thing. But I'm really like, oh, I want that goddamn tank
Beat
top.
him up and take it.
I'll just hold your ankle and you go.
He's never been in a fight. The only thing he's fought is a cold.
Oh, that's funny.
Actually still think I could beat him up with two bad ankles.
I think you could.
I don't know.
I would just have to get him to the ground and then just keep it on the ground.
Will, for the viewers, hold your hands how you would be in a fight. Like this.
like this.
Come on,
I got it. That'd be a good fight. I wonder who would win in a. I don't know. You've been in a bunch of fights.
Wait. Did you just say were you about to say I wonder who would win in a fight between you and Brent?
Yeah.
Oh, I would
Hey.
kill you.
Brent.
Yeah.
That easily though.
That
Yeah,
easily.
I would- that-
ask
you'd be
ask the
easy.
question again. Ready, go.
Who do you think
Brent.
would win? Wait, why so quickly? I'm okay with the answer.
Because a lot of
But-
a big thing with fighting is experience.
Yeah. I've been, and honestly, I mean, this is going to sound stupid. This is going to sound like glass half full, but when you get your ass kicked a lot,
You learn a lot,
you
baby.
you realize you're not made of glass, and it's a lot easier to fucking
Makes sense.
take a
Yeah.
hit.
You also know what the worst case scenario is, and you're like, fuck it. I feel like is that a part of it?
Well,
Like,
I think
you're like,
worst
oh.
case would be
I
death.
feel like
Well,
Will would
not
do
that,
this.
but-
Brent, Will would go.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Well, I don't
it's
want to wear
fucking
myself
scary.
out quick. Start, and then
And he would say,
I don't
"Stop it!" So much. He would go, "Stop it!
yeah,
Stop it!"
whatever. I'll just hold your ankle. I'll just
You know what?
hold
Though? You
either
don't
ankle.
ever need to fight.
I know.
You
I
really
would,
don't.
I would
You know
never.
why?
I would never. I don't think I'll ever fight anybody.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
You're a sweet, sweet boy that would never be in a situation where you'd have to fight.
No.
Unless you're with, thugs.
Which I do hang out with a lot of thugs.
I know.
I run with a rough and tumble
You
crowd.
rough and tumble, dude. Who's the leader?
Johnny Boy.
Johnny boy.
You know him. He's a tough. He has my back no matter what.
Oh, Johnny Boy's the shit.
I call him JB.
JB.
Like, what's up, JB? So, what's up?
You know what
dog?
he was locked up for? Ripping
What?
tags off of mattresses.
That's so fun. Okay, that's a question for you because I feel like you may know the answer. Why do we not get to rip the tag off the mattress?
It's not that you don't get to. It's because I don't know, but I'm guessing. I'm guessing it is a
We're looking this motherfucker
God
up.
damn it, what's the word I'm looking for? Like biohazard. No.
To rip a tag off?
Yeah, you can't it's if you look at your mattress
It
it
says
tells
it's like illegal.
it's illegal to rip the tags off your mattresses. Actually,
didn't know that.
Robert Klein had a bit about it. It was so funny.
Okay, so it's only against the law to remove the tag prior to the sale and delivery of a pillow or mattress to the final consumer. Essentially, that means sellers can't remove a stamp, tag, label, or other identification on a pillow or mattress. Only
Once you
consumers
got it,
can.
you can take
Who
it
gives
off.
a shit?
Well, it's because they don't want to. They're trying to not regulate. What's the word? They don't want to sell a used mattress and
Oh.
pretend that it's a fucking real mattress.
Oh, so-
the tag on it, the factory tag probably identifies it as this thing is, but hasn't been sold yet or something.
I don't know. I like one of these questions. What happens if you rip the tag? Like what happens?
Go. Let's hear
I
it.
think it's gonna be like fucking helicopters.
To cut costs, some manufacturers
Recycled old used bedding materials and stuff them into new mattresses to make sure that manufacturers and retailers didn't try to remove the tags and sell the mattresses as new if it contained recycled materials. The tags. I gotta be honest. I was saying that and I wasn't even listening to myself.
I
So
could tell.
I don't even know what I was talking about there.
Yeah, Robert Klein, one of my favorite old school
Great
amazing
comic.
comedians, had a bit about that, and he would go, imagine, like he set it up where he's like, get that tags up. Imagine being in prison and go, hey man, what you in here for? And he goes, rip the tags off my mattresses, and I didn't just take them off. I didn't take them off. I didn't fuck around. No, he goes, I didn't go fuck around with it. I ripped that fucking thing right off.
That's hilarious.
That's a great bit. Wow.
He was great, man. A lot of people
He's
don't know him.
Amazing. Look up Robert Klein's stand up.
I missed him. I
He's-
miss Robert Klein.
Well, yeah, because you.
No,
were-
I know shit. I know comedy. Don't fucking give me that
You
shit.
don't know the
I'll fucking-
deal.
Oh, I know
There he
him.
is.
Yeah, I
oh,
know
you know him? Do you know him? Name one of his bits other than the mattress one.
The
Don't-
one about when you're driving.
I mean, what? The one about what?
When you're driving and you
How
see
did
the
it go?
people. You know when you're driving and you see the people and they're crossing, you say, "Hurry up, people crossing."
Googling a bit right now. Googling one of his bits right now. He had a bunch, man.
Klein.
I remember.
Is he still alive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the song.
I gotta be honest. I thought he was dead until I
had a-
saw it said present.
Right. He had a blues. He did a blues song bit called "I Can't Stop My Leg," where he's playing the harmonica, and he's literally dancing with his leg, just his legs moving, and he's amazing blues harmonica player, by the
Yeah.
way.
Cool.
And he's like, wah, 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 and he sings it, and he goes, "I can't stop my leg," and he's just the whole song is "I can't stop my leg," and then it stops, and he goes, "My leg stopped," and it pauses. And then it starts and he goes, "There it goes again." I mean, dude, as a kid, like a 10-year-old, 12-year-old, I thought that was. I mean, I laughed so hard.
What was he? Did he do like a bunch of like Tonight Show appearances? Like what was his thing?
Tonight
yeah.
Show, SNL.
yeah.
He's been in
Oh, yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
He's really
He's on comedian. He's Jerry Seinfeld's favorite comedian.
He's
Oh,
Jerry,
cool.
yeah. He's in Comedians in Cars.
Yeah.
Did you see that? You watched the episode when he hit his head on the planter when they were just two
no.
old guys hanging out? It was so fucking great.
Seinfeld put on a new special.
Yep.
Out of nowhere.
What?
I put it on last
Like
night.
yesterday.
It came out yesterday.
On what? Netflix?
Netflix.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Dude, when
It's so good. It's so
Is it-
Seinfeld.
it is?
It's not. It's okay. When I say it's so good, I'm not being like that guy that's. You're supposed to like stand up. I mean, you're supposed to like Seinfeld. He's not, in my opinion, fall out of your fucking chair dying laughing.
Sure.
But he's so funny and he's so smart and he's so Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And if you're a fan of Seinfeld, watch the shit out of this special.
Yeah.
It's so good. And I just like the things he has to say about, because he's talking about today's stuff, like
Nice.
phones and shit like that, Not phones, but
Well,
like
'cause,
cell phones.
Even he hasn't put out like a new like current events special in years because the one he put out
It's like his greatest hits.
was like his
album.
greatest hits, which is
Yeah.
awesome. But
Yeah.
he's never put out like a current.
It's great.
It's interesting.
He
I'm
looks
really
amazing.
curious.
Guy's 65 years old. He looks amazing.
He's also a billionaire. That
Yeah,
helps.
yeah. But the things he says, it's so simple, and he's so confident in his thinking, and he's so
Yeah.
clear in why he thinks that way, and he's so comfortable with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
with
it is.
himself.
He's so comfortable with him. And
Did
he,
you the interview with Barack Obama was a perfect example
Perfect.
of that. Do you ever miss it? Barack Obama, they're talking about how famous they are, and how they can't go anywhere without being recognized. And Barack says to Seinfeld, he goes, "You ever miss that? Not having the fame?" And he goes, "No."
Yeah. He goes, this
goes-
is better.
He goes, "This I've been poor. This is better.
Yeah.
He goes, I've been famous and I've been not famous. This is better.
This is better."
He
Yeah.
did that with Galifianakis, too.
Yeah,
when
I
he
was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where he goes, so they take the picture and they leave. Who cares?
Yeah.
And it's like, I understand both points because I get a lot of anxiety with that shit. But, he's so in himself great. Example of that, The Last Dance, I loved that so much. And they're talking about how ticket prices and stuff like it jumped through the roof in
Yeah.
'98 because they thought Jordan was leaving, and celebrities couldn't even get tickets and shit.
Wow.
And then it cuts to it's the Seinfeld in the locker room talking to Jordan,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking as a comic, and somebody who is obsessed with basketball, that's it.
That was 98?
98.
Yeah.
He's in the, not only, here's why it's so important. That was, Michael Jordan was God at the time.
Yeah.
That was the hardest ticket to get. It sold out immediately. Even players couldn't get tickets. Jordan could get a few. Like, even Jordan had to cut down his tickets.
Wow.
So they cut all these celebrities who would barter and pay and try just to get in there, and then see Seinfeld because of Seinfeld and him and Michael talking. And then Michael saying to him, he goes, yeah, I tell these motherfuckers, talking about like the security that's always around him. He goes, every time I come in, they're watching Seinfeld. I go, you guys are going to get tired of that shit. So they're talking. Then Phil Jackson comes into the room, though. And it's like, everybody out. Because they got to do the thing. And Michael looks at him and goes, talking about you, man. So he leaves.
About to kick you out.
Here's why I love him, and this is why I love, this is a comedian.
Yep.
All these plays are on chalkboard, and he just goes, Jerry, as he's walking out, he just goes, this isn't going to work tonight, by the way. And he just leaves the room.
Oh, so good.
That's great.
And I thought, that's somebody who's so comfortable with himself, because the amount of sweating I'd be doing in that locker room just being there.
Man.
They
And,
both
they
both had the thing in common in 98, because Jordan was about to hang it up.
Oh yeah, and that's the end of Seinfeld.
And it was the end of Seinfeld, and Seinfeld went out on fucking top.
Yeah, I think in
That
that
show
doc, too, he mentioned that.
Yeah.
Where he goes, I've been trying to teach Jordan to quit, like, like get out on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like something like that. I butchered
Seinfeld
that.
went off. And he was like, "Why would I want to beat it to death?
Yeah.
Why not stop when it's great?
Yeah.
Nine seasons. I think they went,
You know."
yeah.
And it was still so fucking huge.
Yeah.
You know.
Even after Larry David left. I
Yeah.
didn't watch much after Larry David left. of
Ooh,
Seinfeld.
you're such a purist.
Be honest, when that shit was out, did you even know who Larry David was or if he left?
No, but let me actually.
Well, you
side
weren't.
note, no, I
You were
was.
born in 94,
93.
right?
But,
Oh,
but,
wow.
but I actually, Seinfeld was like my favorite show growing up. Kramer's like my number one comedy like influence. That one made me think like, oh, I want to do what he does, other than all the racial stuff. But other than that, it was all good. But
I was gonna say everything.
yeah,
he did?
in the finale of Seinfeld, they did or I think it was maybe like before the finale of Seinfeld, the whole show, they did a clip show, like a greatest hits of Seinfeld. And my mom and dad taped that on VHS, and it was like a best of shit. And I watched that maybe 500 times when I was a kid, like a 5-year-old kid. So
have the
I knew
box set.
Seinfeld better than anything. Like all the lines, like I knew everything about Seinfeld. I was obsessed.
I got
was
the
like
box-
a little kid.
I got
So I'll always
season
forget
1,
that.
2, and 3 box set as a gift, and I still
yeah.
have it in
Oh,
the
yeah.
box and everything.
Yep.
It's got a copy of the script.
So cool.
It's-
I have
yeah,
that.
it's
Yep.
pretty cool.
And it was I watched that thing so much that I knew the commercials. Because the VHS, you had to fast forward the
Yeah.
commercials. I knew the commercials to that fucking tape. So
You knew
well.
which commercial was coming up.
Yep, I knew all the commercials. All these old '90s shit.
Best
like,
part of waking up.
Totally.
Dude,
I'll never forget that.
Like Seinfeld.
Yeah. Anyways.
Awesome. Yeah, but it's out. I'm gonna finish watching it. I fell asleep to it last night because I put it on too late.
Oh, the special?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch that. I don't really watch specials, We have a lot of friends who have specials out, and sometimes I'll watch like the first 2 minutes just to see what it looks like, and because you don't want to do the same thing visually,
Right.
the next one. But I can't really watch like specials. The only one I watched all the way through was Sticks and Stone Chappelle, Louis' new one that just came out,
Yeah.
and Seinfeld's the kind of guy that I would watch. I think all the way through just because of
Shot at the Beacon.
the Beacon, huh? Nice.
The Beacon Theater.
New York.
Yep. Good shit.
Do we want to do some emails?
Sure.
Got some good ones.
Let's hear from you people.
We
I love hearing from you people.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the email, we haven't said the email in so long. It's podthelion'sden@gmail.com. So podthelion'sden@gmail.com if you want to email in.
That's right. He went to Yale.
Yep.
I was still on Robert. Oh, yeah. For the listeners, Robert Klein is still on the monitor, on the penis monitor. Anyways, all right. So we got some good emails here.
Nice.
First one here is from Mary Cardenas.
Mary.
I think we've heard from her before. Subject line, talking to yourself during sports. Hi, guys. Mufasa Pride member here. Nice.
Beautiful.
Love it. I'll keep this email short so Will doesn't stress. Thank you so much. Because goddamn, some of these ones we get are goddamn like a college essay. I was watching Bull Durham last night, and one of my favorite scenes
movie.
is when Crash talks to himself at the plate.
Yep.
When you were doing martial arts, Jason, and playing baseball, Brent, would you talk to yourself or have some sort of internal monologue? If so, what would you say?
Internal monologue in martial arts for sure, especially if I was fighting, because if you open your mouth at all, you risk getting hit and biting your tongue. And especially if you're not wearing a mouthpiece. And a lot of times we wouldn't wear a mouthpiece because we were trained to bite our teeth down together like this. So if anybody hits you, it's just like
Well-
you never want to have your mouth open while you're fighting, anyways. But inner monologue was always like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
I was gonna
Why the
wonder.
fuck am I doing this? This guy wants to hit me so hard.
So when you're doing that, you still like time slows down enough where you could actually have thoughts like, say you get one of those, and you go,
I've
here you
had
go,
that.
you fucking moron. Like,
Yeah,
do you have
I've
that?
almost had my teeth knocked out of my face. You're like,
Oh.
and your first thought, because your adrenaline's pumping, is like, I always had an anger issue when I would get hit in the face, and I was like, I'm gonna fuck this guy. I was always like, he's getting it back.
Yeah.
Always trying now, but you had to do it so smooth because you couldn't make too much of a plan in a fight because you don't know what the other guy's gonna do. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You have to
Yeah.
react to them. And but yeah, inner monologue. Most of it was like, I don't want. Why am I doing this?
Really?
Why am I doing? Fighting hurts, and no one really wins. But yeah, that was my inner monologue.
Honestly, it's funny she brought up Bull Durham because
I love that movie.
like one of my favorite scenes in Bull Durham is when they go out to the mound, and like the manager comes up, what's going on? Other than just like, okay, well, somebody needs to sacrifice a live chicken. This person's dealing with this. This
Yeah.
thing is that we had so many of that, and I was a pitcher, so yes, I had inner monologues the entire goddamn time. I also had very verbal, very out loud, very honest, very cover your children's ears. The fuck that fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'm good, Blue. And then the worst is when they would take you out. Oh, that would be
Wait, Mike's out.
fuck this fucking. Now it's in.
You gotta curve it like this.
You're good.
Sorry.
We got it.
Sorry. I'm in so much goddamn pain down here. I don't think.
can
If you, yeah, it's like it's
You're moving like different.
because it's like starting to like get worse and worse. But the worst is when the manager would come out because the last team I played for, we had a pitching coach, and if the pitching coach comes out, you're not coming out. They just want to talk to you. Maybe the catcher comes out and talk. But when the manager would come out, I would do the same thing. I go, no, go back. No. Give me the ball, Brent. No, I'm not giving you the fucking. And all people could see was
Right.
Yeah.
my catcher would have to.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn it. Then I would give the ball, and I did the same thing every time. I would have a fucking fit, take my glove off, and throw it over the fence into the stands. That's all I did every.
I bet
fucking
your
time.
dad loved that.
He he laughed at it a lot because then kids would grab my glove and run with it.
I was gonna say, what happened with the glove?
And then one time, this was the only thing I think that really pissed my dad off. Is shit. They were trying to take me out of the game, and I took the ball and I threw it out of the stadium, like just out.
The ball?
Yeah, because I was like,
See,
well,
we
then
get
we don't have
fined.
as if
We
they don't
get
have
so
other
much trouble for
balls.
that.
Yeah.
So and then he was like, really, Brent? They got a fresh ball. Get the fuck out of here. In fact, get off the bench. You're going there. And then I had to leave the game. My favorite, though, talking about sport people talking, baseball is big on that because you talk shit when you're playing first base to the person that's there. You talk shit to your I remember I was in high school and I was playing high school ball. No. I was summer and I was playing this. Who gives a shit, Brent? Anyway, we had a kid that came back from college. Like some of the guys who came back from college, they really discovered drinking. And this one dude who's playing third base, this guy Nick, he came out to me and he goes, you gonna finish this shit early? Because there's a fucking house party after this and we all want to go. We all want to go. And I go, I want to fucking go,
Yeah.
He goes, well then fucking hurry up, pitch good, and we'll go. And he goes, let's go fucking drink Miller Lite. And I remember it was the best game I ever pitched because when you strike somebody out, they throw it around the horn and then the third baseman gives it back to you. And he used to walk it up to me. He would walk the ball up to me and go, Miller Lite. And then go back to third. And then if I would walk somebody, if it's taking too long, and then they get it out, he would come up, he goes, Miller Lite. And I'm like, you're right, focus, Brian. And so then I started just letting people hit the ball so that we could get out of there. And then our center fielder kept going, come on now, Brent, Miller Lite, baby, Miller Lite. And then everybody's going, Miller Lite, baby, Miller Lite,
Is that the code name for the play? Is
Yeah.
that,
we didn't give a shit about winning. Everybody just wanted to go to the
Miller
party.
Lite.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it was fucking
My
best.
my
I miss
favorite
sports.
part of that Bull Durham movie is the relationship between Tim Robbins and Kevin Costner. And
Yeah.
It was that young hotshot new guy versus the veteran guy that's like, hey,
Yeah.
it's like that lesson of you've heard the story of the bulls, that there's two bulls on the top of a hill. It's a young bull and an older bull.
Yeah.
And and there's a bunch of cows down at the bottom of the hill, and the young bull says, hey, to the old bull, he goes, let's run down there and fuck one of those cows. And the old bull says, Let's just walk down and fuck all of them. It's that kind of a lesson. And there's a scene in the movie where Koshner's giving him the signal for I don't know what
Curveball.
for a curve, and he's shaking him off. He's shaking him off. Tim Robbins' character, because he's a new pitcher, and he finally goes, "God damn it!" Koshner walks up to the plate. He goes, "What are you doing? Why are you shaking me off?" He goes, "I want to give him the heater. I want to give him the heater." Remember?
Yeah.
He goes, "All right, give him the heater." Koshner goes back to the plate, sets up, looks at the batter, goes, "He's throwing the heat." Tells him what he's throwing.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's fastball down the
Guy
middle.
dings it, right? And then Robbins' character goes, "I don't know what happened. It's like he knew it. It's like he knew it was coming." And Koshner goes, "He didn't know it was coming. I told him.
Wow.
Don't ever fucking shake me off again."
Oh, it's dope.
God, that's
It's
such
my
a good
favorite
movie.
I love that movie.
Thanks.
Remember when they made him wear women's lingerie
Oh,
in their
yeah,
uniform for like good luck?
Because it was going to help his pitching.
Yeah.
You'll do whatever it takes when you're a pitcher. Like that,
Yeah.
baseball is such a boring fucking game. Like I don't watch it. It's great when you're at the park and
Yeah,
it has
at
like
the park's
that
great.
feeling. But even when you're playing it, it's so boring. You have way too much time to think of shit, like rally caps
right.
and
so your inner monologue might not even be about the fucking game.
it has nothing.
Yeah.
Like or don't touch the white line
Right,
because
yeah.
you did that or
Oh yeah.
like so you have all these stupid things in your head that go like, last time I pitched well, I wore my hat this way a little bit and I didn't touch the white line, and then it's completely different the next week. You go, you know what, you didn't clear off that, and you actually hit the white line, so you should knock that off. Like
Right.
it's so stupid.
Dude, I'm super superstitious. I'm better now, but I used to be like way worse. Like I'd be like, if I was wearing like a t-shirt or something, and something shitty happens, I was like,
Never
I
wear
can't,
that shirt.
can't wear that shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I used to be convinced in high school that I had good day, bad day. Every other day was a good day and a bad day. So I would have a lucky, great day. Things would work out. That meant the next day was going to be a really bad day.
Wow. Damn.
So I used to have that in my head, and I would plan things out. I go, oh, you know what? It was a bad day today. So 7 days from now, that's going to be a good, that's going to be a good day.
What?
Like, that's how crazy, we're all
Weirdo.
lunatics, but that was the
Yeah.
shit in my head.
Are you suspicious like that about stand-up? Like if you have a great set,
Yes.
you'll
that's
wear
been
the same pair of underwear?
That's been the biggest problem.
That explains the
not
smell.
Underwear. Hey man, not that. Shoes.
Okay.
I
Oh.
get that with shoes.
Explains the smell.
Yeah, I was like, I wore boots for a while, like those fucking Wolverine boots or whatever the fuck. Like,
So proud of your boots.
And they're fucking falling apart. So it's like I paid, it's so expensive. Be better. And
Cut
and
the children starving in Africa. But go
I
ahead.
know. They were a gift. I didn't buy them. Anyways, I was like, I was doing really well, and I was like, I don't want to stop wearing the boots because like it's probably the boots.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to
Yeah,
throw some Adidas
gotta be the
on.
boots.
Like,
Has
it's
nothing to do with you.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. And I stopped doing it for a while. And I was like, I'm gotta stop fucking doing
Yeah.
it. But
I
anyways.
get it.
Do you have a
Well,
superstition?
thank you for that. No.
No?
No, I'm cool as shit. Anyways,
cool as shit.
thanks, Mary. That was a
I
great
have it with
question.
auditions.
Yeah.
I had these red Fila like boxer briefs that I actually hate, and they're just like cheap
Because
boxers.
they fit shitty. I know.
but I
I've had a
booked
pair.
like 2 things in a row with them, so now I always have to wear them.
Yeah, I totally get that.
torn
100%.
groin, torn groin,
Yeah.
balls hanging out.
It's just I'm
gonna get this.
penis out.
I'm gonna get this.
All right, cool. Thanks, Mary. That's a great question.
Thank you, Mary.
I've got another.
Love your face.
Another Mufasa member here.
Beautiful.
Again, we may prioritize we may prioritize these people because they're the executive producer. So I'm just saying. Perks. This is from Jordan Clarkson. This is a good. It says subject line is another Mufasa gender correction. This is relating back to Jat. Kisser,
Oh,
Jack
yeah.
Kaiser. And
Hello,
this is
Jack.
another gender correction. Hey, Brent, Jason, and Will, thank you for continuing to do what you do. I wanted to echo what the last review said. It's like hanging out with friends, which keeps me coming back. Nice. I did want to let you know you've caused complications in my life with my 7-year-old. Oops.
Whoopsie-daisy.
Every time you read my stuff, Brent comments that I could be a basketball player, which, of course, my son would think is much cooler than his 28-year-old mom. Haha. So now I've got
Nice.
to be cooler. We'd love to see you in Milwaukee.
That is
if you're
true.
still here in
That's how I
Chicago.
remember Jordan
Jordan's
Clarkson.
a great girl name. Actually.
Cool. Yeah, it is a cool girl.
I love that name.
Definitely.
I like that too.
So
Hot girl name, right?
I love hot guy. Maybe this is an 80s thing and you can correct me,
Mm-hmm.
but when girls when a girl's like named Billy, like I kind of like that. Like that. What they were,
Boy names?
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was an 80s thing. I don't know why I thought about that.
Billy. My grandmother's name was Billy,
That's cool.
and she was in her 80s when she passed. I see how it's all coming together.
Oh no.
1912, she was born.
So now Jordan.
Jesus.
Yeah. So if Jordan writes in, we gotta know it's a 28-year-old mom, not a
Sweet.
fucking.
Hi, Jordan.
A possible fucking basketball player.
Did you say son?
Yeah, she's
Son.
a son, 7-year-old son.
Say hi to your boy.
Oh, that's kind of. She had kids young.
Hug
like
your
you.
boy, love your boy, kiss your boy all the time. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Hey, Will, let's not judge people's lives. You don't need to bring that up.
Well, I was saying you guys could. It's a similar thing. You and her.
Oh, shit, kids young.
Kids young. I know someone else did.
I know who else made mistakes in their life.
She says,
Mr. Not Pull Out over there.
That kid's young.
Mr. Leave It In over
Mr.
here.
Whoops.
Yeah, she doesn't seem responsible.
Too
All right,
young
anyway,
to know
next
the
email.
Causing more problems at home. That's
Again.
Now.
Haven't heard anything about the dead. All right, here we go.
Oh.
We'd love to see
Shit, that
you
was
in
real. I'm sorry.
Milwaukee. I tried to
loved
say
it.
this 5 times. I gotta stop cutting you guys off. Sorry. No, I just
okay,
say.
man.
She says, "Would love to see you guys in Milwaukee if you come here in Chicago."
I don't think I've ever been to Milwaukee, but I fucking love.
I went
I
once
love
with Chris.
Wisconsin.
I did
makes
Milwaukee
no sense.
once with Delia.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go.
This next one. This is. I love this funny shit. Her name's Megan or Meg McGeehan, whatever. Subject line is too many Megans.
Meg
Already
McKeon.
funny.
Beautiful.
Already funny.
Meg McKeon. Yeah, that.
yeah.
Why would you name your kid Meg when you have the alliteration of that?
McKeon.
Meg McKeon. Megan McKeon. That's probably better with
Actually
Megan.
sounds cool,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty good actually. I take it
Sounds
back.
good.
All right. Well. This is another Mufasa member.
Jeez, we
Holy
got a bunch
shit.
of them. That's awesome.
Big fan of the podcast from day one, and super excited about being part of the Patreon Mufasa. I mean, that's the best fan right there. Day one and Mufasa. Are you kidding me? I saw Brent and Jason in Dallas last year. The timing of the show absolutely was perfect for me. Long story short, my dad just recovered from the first of 2 major surgeries and was getting ready to go back for the second. I hadn't laughed like I did at your show in probably 6 months, so thank you so much for that. You guys really need to come back to Dallas. You can bring Will too if you
Nope.
want.
Nope.
I like how
no,
she's
no.
okaying that. I work in the health insurance industry, so work never slows. I just want to thank you guys for continuing to do the podcast even in quarantine. Listening to you guys while I work makes my day so much better.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's why we're here.
Keep going.
Amazing.
It's my favorite shit. I'm
You're the
glad
best,
you
man.
enjoyed it. Shout out to Addison
Wait,
Improv.
there's an also.
Yep, I know. Also, you guys said you wanted some cigars.
Yes.
Damn.
I know nothing about cigars.
Son of a bitch, Megan.
God
twist.
damn it! Don't bring it up. Tyler.
Send me some suggestions, or if you know a local place I can order and have them
Dallas.
shipped to your P.O. box, send me a link.
Dallas.
I mean, that'd be kind of shitty if we were like, send us these.
Dude, where were?
No, I will.
We went to a cigar place in Dallas.
We must have. We always have a cigar.
It's
after.
when we went with. Oh wait, you know where we went? We went to the cigar lounge at Twin Peaks with Sullivan.
I was
Was
with-
that
I was-
was Dallas?
Was that Dallas
I
or was
with
that
you guys.
Addison?
I was with you guys for that. That was Addison.
But that's near Dallas.
And that's
right?
the Dallas.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where the
yeah,
Dallas
so-
Comedy Club is.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That was fucking awesome. We stayed there for
grab
like
us
3
some
hours.
cigars from the old
Yeah, we
Twin
watched
Peaks.
the game.
I'm not kidding, dude. That's the other thing about the
The
Last
Rams.
Dance.
We watched the Rams lose.
That's right. We were sitting there. That sucked for you.
Yeah.
That's the other thing about the Last Dance is Jordan's got a cigar in his goddamn hand every
Yeah.
scene, and I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, thanks, Meg. Keep up the amazing
Yeah,
work.
and I'll be
And-
shameless. I'm
Will
actually
will
gonna
not
send.
be coming. So go
All
ahead.
right. Well, I was trying to get real, and you cut me off both times, so all good. And this one's from Connor Ansel. Looks like another Proud Lion supporter. Hell yeah,
Nice.
gets the bonus app. Hey guys, I've emailed before. The subject line is underrated comedy cities. I thought this was a good question. I've emailed before about y'all's Patreon.
Underrated.
I'm a Proud Lion supporter. Absolutely love the extra episodes. I wanted y'all to talk about the most underrated comedy cities and your favorite rooms to perform in. Everyone knows Will's is San Diego. It's actually not, but
So
shout out to
mad.
and he says, congratulations on the sponsor. Love seeing you guys get the support.
Well then,
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, thank you
Thanks,
so
dog.
much. Underrated comedy city.
I got
Good
them.
question.
I already have 2 of them.
Well, let me hear.
You might agree with me.
Go ahead, I might.
Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh,
shocked
Lexington.
me.
Oh, wow.
Comedy off Broadway.
Yeah, that
we had
shocked
a
me.
blast. Yeah.
That was great.
Yep.
And Spokane, Washington surprised me too.
Spokane.
I didn't know if that would be good, and it was fucking
Yeah,
great.
Spokane was
Those
amazing.
2 off the top of my head.
Spokane was great. Underrated. See, you have to understand that a lot goes into what we would call a comedy city.
Yeah.
If there's not a big comedy scene in the city, it's not a comedy city. However, if you tell me underrated comedy club, that's a different thing.
Let's
Yeah.
answer that too.
Spokane, I like Spokane, Washington, and I definitely like Comedy Off Broadway in Lexington, Kentucky was up there.
What was the name of the club in Spokane though? Because it wasn't an
Spokane Comedy Club.
That's what it was.
Yep.
Yeah, that one
Spokane.
and off Broadway was
Yeah.
2 that off the top of my head I was shocked. how
Comedy
good
at
it
the
was.
Carlson, Rochester.
Oh yeah,
Carlson.
That's right. Yeah, that was great.
Fucking awesome. Yeah, comedy. It's called Comedy at the Carlson, right?
Yeah,
And it's in Rochester, New York. That was great. That
that
was a lot of
surprised
fun.
me, and the staff and the fucking managers
Yeah.
they were awesome.
Yeah, they were
Nice.
great.
You're right. And the club was like
Yeah.
redone and
Yep. It's like a brand new
because you
club.
never know. Sometimes you walk into a place and it feels like you're playing a fucking Chuck E. Cheese or some
Yeah.
shit. You know,
Some people just have no idea.
Yeah.
or like
to
you know
set
that
it up.
back room where they have like they host birthday parties. Like bad dads will have birthday parties in that back room.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? At like an
That's
arcade,
fine.
that shitty goddamn stained carpet. I play places like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a couple.
Yeah, those are good.
Thanks, dude.
I was gonna say all of all of mine. I've been spoiled. I've been to like some of the best ones.
Let me hear what do you got?
Well, Denver's unbeatable.
Yeah, but
Comedy Works is
that's rated.
Yeah, but people know.
no.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Is all
Yeah.
of mine. I don't have an underrated because I've been to so many good ones.
Denver's incredible.
there are certain cities that we like: San Fran, Chicago, Portland,
Yeah.
Seattle, Denver,
DC.
like DC. Like there's places okay, this is gonna be good.
Yep.
Political bullshit.
Madison. Did we say Madison, Wisconsin?
Madison?
No, but that's my two dream clubs are Comedy on State in Madison and DC.
Talk about
That was a great time.
You're excited on the flight to get there. You're like,
yeah.
God,
we're
I wanna
about
go
to have a
I
bomb
want to go
ass weekend.
so bad.
Yeah, it's so good.
I looked like how you have like the Redfin and Zillow. You know
Yeah.
those apps to like look up houses and shit.
Yeah.
There was like a good 2 days because it's like a thing I do when I go to bed. I started looking up places in Wisconsin, like outside
Yeah, it's
Madison.
beautiful.
That's how much I was like liking it.
Yeah.
We-
I want to go so bad.
But what we need to do, and I told my son this, he was talking about wanting to live in New York.
Yeah.
He goes, I was thinking about going out there for a couple months just to see if I like it, to see if I'd want to live there for a little while. I said, do yourself a favor, and this goes for Wisconsin and a lot of these places, go in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
yeah.
in the wintertime, and if you could get through that,
Then, yeah.
that's the good gauge to know if you want to live there or
true.
not. Because some of these places, the winters are miserable.
That's crazy because I could when you said your son was thinking about living in New York, I was thinking, oh, he'll fit in like a glove there.
Yeah.
But then you're also right. He grew up in fucking Long Beach.
Grew up in Southern California.
He's never experienced winter. You're right. It's so true.
Yeah.
It's like Montreal. We only go in July.
Yeah.
We've never been there when it's like
Right.
sleeting.
Exactly.
Hey, what's the first comedy club you guys separately headlined? Like individually headlined? What's the first one you guys headlined?
First club I headlined?
Oh shit.
The first club I headlined was the Improv Comedy Club in Brea, California. The Brea Improv was
And
the
I
first
was
club
there, wasn't I?
headlined. Yeah.
Didn't I
You
open
opened.
for you?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then, Brea Improv was the first club I headlined.
I can't remember. I've played so many places.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because it is a real moment. That's a good
Yeah,
question.
at a comedy
where you
club.
like feel the obligation of like people being this is me now. I gotta. It's on me.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I think it's a local
I can't
one.
imagine it was a big. I mean, I didn't get to actually start headlining until I was on NBC. So
Yeah.
it could have been a real
It was a big
club, right?
Yeah, you got
Or was it like a one-nighter in like Irvine or like...
No, I was getting
Ontario.
weekends. I was fortunate, but doing a sitcom for NBC, especially when it didn't come out yet, was I was really lucky. They'll give you full weekends because that's the best thing to ever have is a show that hasn't come out yet because people don't know what it's going to be. They treat you like you're fucking Seinfeld. Like there was a good like 3-4 months that I was being treated like the most beautiful girl at the dance, like where I was just getting. Oh, you got this offer, you got this offer, you got this offer. And everybody's going, can't wait, show looks hilarious.
Wow.
And I'm like, there's not a trailer, you don't know what the show is.
I can't remember the first club I headlined a full weekend at.
Yeah, I can't either.
I know all of the ones that I've done, and I know them, but I don't know which one I did first. I know my first headlining gig at a club because that was my first. It was a one-nighter. It was fucking sold out.
Yeah, you sold well.
And it was just like I was so nervous. I was in the car there. I was like, no one's gonna come. No one's gonna fucking come. No one's gonna come. Oh wait, nobody's gonna come. Come around the corner.
Yeah.
There's a line down the street of people to get in.
Unreal.
Name on the marquee. I was like, fuck you. So I'll never forget that.
So cool.
You
It
know
was
what?
at the old location.
You know what? Now that I remember, like I can't name the first weekend, but the first comedy club that I got to headline solo was also the Brea Improv.
Oh.
And I brought Rick Glassman, obviously. I think John DeWalt, and I think Mike Lenoci came. And I did not have that experience. I remember beelining it to the green room, terrified, thinking, is anybody going to come? We promoted it. You promote it? I promote it? Yeah. And I think it was Lenoci came in. He goes, dude, it is packed out there. And I go, really? And he goes, yeah. I look, 11 people.
Oh, he was doing a Lenoci. Yeah. Doing a Mike Lenoci foot in the mouth joke. Got it.
I had 11 people at the show, I think.
That's just a case of you don't understand because you haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
Like that's a big deal to joke and say, hey, it's back.
That's almost
Yeah.
too...
That's like,
that's not,
that's not
kinda
good
shitty.
timing.
Was that was that at the time where people were treating you very pretty?
That was pre-undateable, where I think because I was doing a lot of shows down there, like Good, the Bad, the Funny, like things like that you would get me on.
Right.
Jay got me on all my shows, and I opened for you too. I think it was something with our
Open
manager.
for you too? That's amazing.
Now that's another podcast. But I think they gave me a shot in association with you.
Yeah.
And it was like, we'll give him one night on a weekday, and then I was like, okay, Brent, you could.
That's what I was
do
thinking.
this.
Is like, what was that? Because I figured you had that before.
Yeah, that was pre-undateable. I'm not kidding. Once it was in the trades, and I was the star of a show that didn't air, that didn't have a trailer, I don't even think we shot the pilot yet. Offers just fucking club minimums, but weekends just came through the goddamn
paying the
rails.
bills.
What was
Yeah.
do you remember the first one that was like dope? You were like, oh shit, this is awesome.
All of them were. All of them in your mind are like, I got an offer from fucking them.
When you got your first weekend at the new Irvine,
Oh yeah,
that was awesome because that place is big. And the numbers were good.
yeah. I actually hit a bonus. I think I had one bonus. I was shocked.
The place is huge. The place holds like 600. Or
Yeah, it's a big.
Yeah,
one.
I always have that like insecurity about those kind of goddamn places.
Yeah, it's always nerve wracking when you're the headliner, and especially on a weekend, and you show up. You're like you get this too. You're on the way in the car, and you're like, okay, this staff is either gonna love me or hate me.
Yep.
And if there's no one here, they're gonna fucking be like, they're gonna treat me like shit all weekend. Like, why is this guy even here? You think that? It rarely ever happens, but
And they do that thing where I'll apologize, and they'll go, "No, this is actually really good for a Thursday."
this is good for Thursday.
They really
don't
try to
forget
make you feel
Justin
good.
Timberlake's right down the street. We always got that shit too.
Yeah, dude, it's not your fault, man. This is just off weekend. We got the Zach Brown band's here.
Oh jeez.
Man. All right. Well, thanks, Connor. That was a good question.
Yeah, thanks.
Good comedy. We've been getting a lot of good comedy questions lately.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
like
fun.
I like the comedy ones.
Yeah. All right. We got one more here from Yvonne Ho.
Not gonna.
Huh?
It's Wyvoni.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Wyvoni.
Maybe it is
All right,
Yvonne.
Wyvoni.
No, it's not Wyvoni. I
I'm
was
going to say Wyvoni Ho.
Yeah, Yvonne.
Wyvoni Ho.
Yvonne? Yeah.
Hi, fellas. Subject line, serious, not serious. Love a good, not serious.
Stop reading it, Brent.
I know. I didn't want to say anything. But Eve. Oh, she says it. My dumbass. My name is Yvonne, pronounced Yvonne. Will.
Okay, so I was
And I
wrong.
nailed it. And I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I'm a huge fan of the podcast.
Fucking love Vancouver.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of the podcast, and it makes me smile so much to listen to, which I really need right now. We
And I've
all
been
do.
to jail there. I'm just saying. It's good jails, too.
Maybe we'll save that for another time.
No, I don't care. It's just really nice jails. Good people.
They're sweet.
All right.
They're sweet.
I'm an out-of-work bartender, so I feel you guys' pain of not being able to
that
do what you
sucks.
love. Oh, cool that she loves it. I appreciate that a lot. I just wanted to throw out a serious, not serious question for all three of you. Great. Serious. Knowing that Jason was in martial arts and Brent didn't originally intend on being a stand-up, were there any other careers you guys might have considered beyond what you've already done? For example, I've been in the restaurant industry since I was 16 and I love it so much, but when I was in high school, I considered trying to become a comedy writer as well. Never pursued it because it didn't seem practical.
Yeah, it never seems practical. What we do, my family looked at me and thought they acted like I was running away with the circus when I did. Because if you don't know anything about the entertainment industry, I mean, I still have relatives today that go, "Can you make any money doing that?"
Yeah.
You know, but as far as other ideas that I had, there was a time when I considered it, and to the point of having meetings and sought out investors. I actually considered running my own nightclub when I was in my late 20s.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because
Opening
you were a
and
good
running.
promoter.
I promoted for a couple clubs, and I ran some clubs and some certain big nights at clubs, and I started considering opening my own. And then I talked to some buddies that were in the industry, and they, thank God, scared me out of it. They're like, "This is an incredibly competitive business,
Yeah.
and you're going to need some big money to get people in the front into that door." So yeah, that was one thing that I considered doing, but didn't do it.
B?
Biochemical engineer.
No fucking way.
No, I actually was thinking like a Wall Street broker, like a Wall Street guy.
Oh, like
I
Wolf of
would
Wall
say.
Street type shit?
Yeah, but I realized it, and I wanted to be a lawyer too. I thought about that because I was actually pretty good in law classes.
Law classes?
That was the only A I ever got was in law. I was really
You
good
had
at it.
law?
Yeah, where?
In
Law?
high school and college. I took law.
Wow, I didn't know they had
Yeah.
that. They didn't have that in my high school.
Cool.
Yeah, so
They had an economics class and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but never
it's
law.
Connecticut suburbs.
All right, I get it.
They probably assume most of them have lawyer parents,
Yeah,
so they're
right.
going to be lawyers. But then I realized that, no, I just want to play those people.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I didn't want to
amazing.
actually fucking have to be in a cubicle going, no, listen, Don, sell the thing. I just want to be in the shot
Yeah.
doing it.
That's funny. That makes so much sense too.
Because there's no way I could do it. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah. For me, it was because of film school. I wanted to like work in like production maybe.
No,
Like,
take
early
that
on.
away. Take entertainment out of it. Because obviously filmmaker and that stuff.
Anything other than
Other than
or is
that.
this
Other
has
than like,
this been it?
other than like NBA basketball, like professional basketball player.
Yeah, take that out of it too. Like a real gig. Because
kidding.
obviously NBA is what I want.
Yeah, no, I was kidding.
I want to be an astronaut.
Yeah,
realistically.
Jesus Christ.
I was
Like,
you wanna be a fireman,
I was
too?
5 feet tall in high school, so no, I wasn't fucking dunking on anybody. I can't even think of anything. I didn't even think about anything else. Like realistically, I don't think I had
awesome.
anything else other than like in entertainment in some capacity, whether that's
Yeah.
Oh,
doing
I was
whatever the
always
fuck.
entertained.
It was like I couldn't think of
I was
anything
the same
else.
way. I was
No.
the same way all growing up. It was all fantasizing about being
Yeah.
an entertainer in some way, shape, or form. And then I had kids, and it was like, hey, let's let some of these reality thoughts in real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe you should put food on the table,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like growing up,
And you had an entertainer dad,
Yeah.
so it looked
Yeah.
like a possibility.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool because being in Connecticut, 3,000 miles away with two high school teachers,
Right.
you're not thinking it's a possibility. But I always wanted to be what I'm.
A lot of people don't take that in consideration with our friendship. They don't.
Yeah.
I grew up in LA and I was in Hollywood all my life.
Yeah.
And I grew up in the entertainment industry and so on. But you were in Connecticut.
I was there with
all the
my-
way across the country,
Yep, with
looking at
my-
us on TV.
looking through my bedroom window at the sandlot and the moon, going, one day I'm gonna be a star.
Get out of this.
And then to fall asleep with my sleep apnea and just.
Sound like Jason's dog.
Hey, man.
All right.
I
Yeah.
know, Jesus, this dog still scares me.
Alrighty. Thanks. Oh, we got one more. So the not serious.
Yeah.
Serious. So we end on a not serious. Would you rather? I love this shit. Love a good would you rather. Would you rather? Would you rather have to take a shit every time someone asks you a question,
Oof.
or vomit every time someone says your name?
Vomit every time somebody says my name, and let me tell you why.
Oh my god.
I get so many people ask me questions. So many people. And if you have women in your life, they love questions. Now, people that are close to me, and if you think about this, rarely say my name.
Fuck.
It's always, bro,
Oh yeah, you talked about this the other day with me?
buddy,
Yeah.
Jay,
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking loophole son of a bitch.
never.
Fuck.
So I would be shitting so much.
That's true.
And not throwing up is quite as much. So yeah, I'd rather have the throw up.
Yeah, I'm the same. That's a great answer. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that.
No.
You're right. Most people in your day-to-day life don't say your name.
And
You know?
and when you're in an entertainment industry, when you're in a position, the things that we do, people think it's crazy, so they're constantly asking us questions. You're always being questioned.
So let me get.
No.
Even professionally, you're always asked to do interviews. You're
Oh.
always, you know what I'm saying? So no, I'd be shitting all over that fucking place.
Although, Jay, I mean, this would be hilarious, but when we're on a red carpet together and they're going, Brent, Jason, we just, stop fucking, Brent over here, Jason, please, for the love of God, that would be fucking hysterical.
Well, that's the thing is that, yeah.
No,
You know what the ultimate loophole would be? A stage name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So no one's really saying your name.
That's what I thought. I was gonna say before you said that. It says like, and everyone, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Collings. You're like, yeah.
You're doing Conan, and ladies and gentlemen, Jason Conan.
yeah.
Thanks for having me, Conan. You know, the thing is about...
All over the fucking background, the moon,
And those
shit.
interviewers that like to use the person's name that they're interviewing. So Jason, and another thing, Jason, that we learned about.
You probably get so used to it, though, that you don't even make a sound. And Jason...
just sitting there. Interview me, Brent. Interview me.
So, Jason, when you first... Okay. So, Jason, your father and you... Fuck, this is going to be hard. Oh, boy. I have to say it. I have to...
That's good. No, it's fine. I'm fine. I'm used to it.
So, Jason, when you started... Okay, I'm going to try to avoid the name, but I do have this question I have to ask. I'm sorry, my producer's in my
swallowed
ear
it.
telling me to stop it, but
I
this was a
swallowed it.
question. What is it like being Jason?
It's shitting too because it's a question.
Oh, shit.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm losing a lot of weight.
It's the worst 60 minutes interview ever.
Shit and puke everywhere.
That was a good question.
Well, that's it.
That
Thanks,
was our-
Yvonne.
God damn it.
Fuck, that was
Yvonne
all.
Kim.
I was just crying.
That was
Alright.
good stuff.
That was great.
Good
We
stuff.
did it.
Of course you're crying. You're the happiest goddamn person in the world. He's having jumbo fucking movie-a-thons. He's
right.
hanging out. He can't wait to leave. By the way, for the
Swimming in
people at
what?
home, the second we wrap, I've never seen somebody pack and load faster.
Oh, so fast.
I've
Think
offered
about
meals.
It. He gets,
And,
Sorry.
you get to swim and watch Star Wars at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I'm always down to go home for this.
Thank you guys so much. Is that it?
That's it. We did it.
We did
Awesome.
it.
So
Don't
fun.
forget, rate us. Give us a 5-star
Yes.
rating on Apple Podcasts. Give us a glowing review on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Go to our YouTube page at The Lion's Den with Jason Collings and Brent Morin. And make sure you hit the notification bell to let you know when we got new stuff coming out. And also subscribe. And, of course, patreon.com/thelion'sdenpod for our members-only bonus material. How did we do?
We did.
That was fucking great.
Perfect. Yes, the review, the emphasis on the review.
Boom.
Keep those reviews coming. They mean a lot. They help a lot. They quick. They take 15 seconds. Try me on it. Time yourself. I promise it's like 15 seconds.
Boom. Do it.
Get mad at me if it's not. Anyways.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Feel free to get mad at
No,
me.
not too much.
Yeah, I do it all
Not
the
too
time.
much. Not
I get
too
mad
much.
at them all the time.
No. Well, I know that, but anyways. All right.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. I think my fucking ankle swelled up in my shoe, and I'm not going to be able to get the shoe off.
We are friends, digging each other.